Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back. I am finished with the deep dives into my manga. I finished with the current issue 11, so gonna have to wait another month for the next issue to drop to continue those videos. But that being out of the way, I am now going to dive back into the music. Um, and during these last 4 days, I have just been a bunch of bands I had just forgotten about are just starting to kind of bubble up in my brain, and I have a long list of bands that I still want to cover on this series. Which is good for the longevity of these videos. When I started doing them, I thought I was gonna run out of bands, but I mean, it doesn't seem like it. I have a very long list, so I'm gonna start with a band that I didn't really want to cover. I've been putting this band off because they're another widely known band, and I want to, with this series, kind of bring much lesser known musicians and projects to people's attention. But I don't feel like there's any way to get around it. The band I'm talking about is Weezer, and who I'm sure you're familiar with. Weezer, for people who don't know, who weren't 90s kids, this band um kind of took the alternative world by storm. At least all us nerds, geeky high school nerds. My cat's in the booth, by the way. Um, Anyways, Weezer. So when I first heard Weezer, my favorite band at the time was Nirvana. I really like Nirvana. Um, but and I was kind of seeking out all the Nirvana albums. But when I first heard Weezer's Blue album, my brother had a tape of it, of the Weezer Blue album. When I first started listening to this thing, my mind was blown. I did like Nirvana, but Nirvana, they would have their, amazing tracks, and then there would be some tracks on their albums I didn't quite like. But Weezer Blue album was the first album that I listened to that I was obsessed with start to finish. It was like whatever wavelength this music was on, um, like jived so well with me. I just absolutely loved it. Okay, I think my cat wants out. All right, out you go. Um, that music was, I just remember, because I had heard what Buddy Holly was like a popular video at the time, and I remember I liked the song, but I didn't really like. That's a very poppy song, like the most poppiest song on the album. I didn't know how hard or heavy the rest of the music is, and when I heard that full album, oh my god, I think it was love at first listen. They became my new favorite band. I was absolutely obsessed with them. I mean, what if for those of you who don't really know, haven't really given that album a good listen, like it's like where does this come from? Like four young men like in their early, it must have been early 20s. How does this group of people create this extraordinary album? I mean, just the first song, My Name is Jonas, that song hits like a tidal wave. There's so much going on that song. Like, damn it. Okay, my cat wants out now. I'm gonna let her scratch at the door for a bit though. Um, yeah, I mean, just adding the harmonica at the end and making it work somehow. Um, oh damn, I didn't even think of what song I wanted to do. I want to show for Weezer. Because there is a song that I want to kind of promote a song that like many people, even if you like Weezer, you may not have heard. And I think it's called "You Gave Your Love to Me Softly." It was off of the Angus movie soundtrack, which was like a high school underdog, a cute movie for us nerds and geeks to watch. It had a great soundtrack, and this Weezer song is on it, and it's called "You Gave Your Love to Me Softly." It's really good. I'm curious to know if I could find like I'm pretty sure it'll be on YouTube, so I can still link it. Weezer, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna spend 10 minutes talking about Weezer. I'm gonna try to speed this up. Weezer Blue Album phenomenal. Their follow up album Pinkerton, which a lot of us were anxiously awaiting for, was a commercial flop apparently, but us fans like that album gained like cult status over time. Pinkerton is incredible, and and then I believe after Pinkerton, I feel like the band broke up. Like Rivers Como, the lead singer, went back to college for some reason, which is just flabbergasting. Like, how do you create one of the greatest albums of the '90s, the Blue Album, and then y- and then still think like I'm gonna go to college and do something else with my life. Um, I know there were issues with Matt Sharp, the bassist, um, who eventually he left the band after Pinkerton. It's just I think saying like the band doesn't communicate with each other um so Matt Sharp left to do the start the Rentals, and I feel like Weezer really lost something by losing Matt Sharp. They did come out, so the Green album, their third album with a new bassist, I think his name was Mikey Welsh, is a great album. It's very poppy, but extraordinary. I love the Green album. And then after the Green album, after Mikey Welsh left due to like I think like psychological issues, um, the band I feel like has gotten worse and worse and worse over time. It's almost like they stopped really. It sounds to me like they stopped trying to make serious good music and just kind of played into the joke of just the nerd pop alternative. They did and Beverly Hills is one of the most popular songs, and it's so stupid. That's such an annoying, stupid song. The, oh my God, Weezer. They were so great, but got just worse and worse over time to the point where many people just stopped following them, and they are still churning stuff out, but that band is a shell of themselves, of their former selves. But anyways, check out this song, and I'm going 9 minutes now on one band, this was one of the reasons I didn't want to cover Weezer, because I felt like there's like that band really early on in my like high school days. Oh my God, there was nothing like them. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have time for maybe one more. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the Toronto duo Black Dresses, and the song is Nausea. I love this song so much, and this is the collaboration of Ava Rook and Debbie McCallion, who I've covered from Girls Rituals. I really like the song Nausea. It's so cool. On Spotify, they have a newer version of it, which I don't like. Like the newer version of Nausea just doesn't feel as powerful. So this is going to be a former song, and then just two songs this